I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
While I was relaxing on my bed, watching some old animation YouTube videos, I came across one of Theodon's old videos titled,
The 7-Day Vegan Challenge, baby. Solves all your problems.
and then I thought to myself, what if I do something like that, but with coffee? If you've been watching some of my YouTube shorts or TikToks, you would know that I love coffee. And by love, I mean I'm addicted to coffee. I've been drinking coffee for as long as I could remember. One of my earliest memories was when I was 5 years old, when I would drink 3 mugs of coffee a day, sometimes even 5. I couldn't remember a day in my life where I didn't have a single cup of coffee. Waking up, coffee. Eating lunch, coffee. Going to sleep, coffee. Relaxing on a hot summer day, coffee. Although this is more of a Filipino thing. I don't know what will happen to my body if I suddenly stop drinking coffee for 1 week. I'm sure there are YouTube videos out there that explains what will happen to your body if you do so, but I'm not gonna watch those. But instead, I'm gonna enter this challenge completely blind so I can have a first-hand experience. I'll be documenting my experiences on a notebook that I have, and write down my experiences. I don't know what to expect from this challenge, but hey, how hard can it be? The first day of the challenge wasn't really that interesting. It's just me constantly reminding myself not to drink coffee. And for me who has been making and drinking coffee, it was like second nature. And to all of a sudden not making and drinking coffee, it felt kinda wrong. I have cravings every now and then, but nothing that is a challenge to me yet. For now, everything is just fine. No problems whatsoever. Not gonna lie, I think this challenge is going to be easy.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, so day 2 didn't really have anything to do with the challenge, but nonetheless, it was a very interesting day. So on day 2, I woke up feeling extremely hot and uncomfortable. It didn't take long for me to realize that my fan wasn't working. A bit before I could ask what was going on, I overheard my dad saying the power was out, and it won't be back until 5 PM. And to top it all off, I looked at my phone to see that it was 25%. Having no choice, I used my laptop to charge it. Unfortunately, it was only powered up to 50%. And for the whole day, I've been rationing my battery life until the power gets back. Overall, day 2 was a very slow and awful day. 0 stars out of 5. Would not recommend. On day 3 is where this challenge started taking its effect on me. For the whole day, I feel like I'm running on fumes. I barely have the energy to take a bath, yet alone do anything productive. I think the only productive thing I've done on day 3 was to finish the intro for this video, and just passed out after that until... Remember on day 3 when I said I was running on fumes? Well, on day 4 I was running on nothing, not a single bar of energy. I remember waking up and just doing nothing but lay in my bed for 2 hours, contemplating my decision. I barely did anything that day other than take naps at least once or twice. And when I woke up from my many naps just to eat dinner, I started to feel a mild headache. At the time, I didn't pay it any attention. I just ate dinner and went back to sleep. Little did I know, that mild headache is going to get worse on... If I were to describe day 5, it would be... The moment I woke up, I felt like my brain is being squashed by a hydraulic press. For the whole day, I was in complete and utter agony. I didn't even do anything productive. I was constantly tired, and my head feels like it's going to explode any minute. I couldn't even take a proper nap because of this stupid headache. Overall, day 5 was the worst day of the challenge, even worse than day 2. On day 6, things took a 180 turn. The moment I woke up, I noticed that something was different. My headache was gone, and I feel less tired than I was a few days ago. Now granted, I still feel tired, but I had enough energy to be productive that day. Like washing the dishes, cleaning my room, and even finishing the first few minutes of this video. I also noticed that I wasn't as tired as I was on previous days. And things got a lot better for me on day... Oh my god, are you ever going to let me finish some of my sentences? On the last day of the challenge, I did some retrospection on the past few days. This challenge made me realize how addicted I really am to coffee. I mean, I was drinking like 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day, but I've been drinking that much coffee for so long, I didn't really see it as something wrong. Despite being the last day of the challenge, nothing really happened. I did my usual thing and went to bed, and just like that, the challenge is over. The day I had my first coffee in a week, I gotta say, I did miss the flavor of it. For the whole no coffee for 7 days challenge, I've been drinking nothing but milk as a substitute for coffee. It wasn't really effective, but better than nothing. During the challenge, I had a full 8 hours of sleep, which was amazing. I haven't had a full 8 hours of sleep in so long, it's crazy. After the challenge, I made sure to limit my coffee consumption. Now I drink 2 cups of coffee a day, no longer 5. I did, however, treat myself to a third cup of coffee every now and then, but I like to save it for special occasions.